Alright, so since I haven't been able to win the last round and get to play the final, as an anti-spoil video and a bonus you'll get to see me play black-green mid-range in standard if you want, and if you don't want, well, oh well. Not much I can do. Yeah, this is my list of black-green. I've tuned it to my taste. I can show it to you afterwards. Let me know if you would like to see more of these. And it looks like we are playing the mirror. Walking Ballista for 1. I dropped the wild first. Just because it will enter the battlefield tapped, and I want to use that as soon as possible. Here I'm gonna play my own Ballista and kill their Ballista, maybe? No, actually no. I'm just gonna fatal push the yeah, I'm gonna fatal push now and play around Blossoming Defense. I'm gonna take 1 in the process, but I don't really mind that. And Ballista is quite threatening. By playing this way, I get to play my Ballista for 4 on the turn 4, which I feel like is gonna be slightly better. Slightly clunky here, as I want to be leaving Grasp available, but I would also like to Evolving Wilds. Well, I'm gonna play my Swamp because I feel like it's pretty important to have the Grasp available if they play something. Alright, so my opponent's splashing for blue, it looks like, which is interesting. Maybe it's the version that plays Torrential Gearhulk, I don't really know. Alright, well, we'll drop the Ballista for 4 and see what happens. Could see them having a counterspell since they are playing blue, but I would not really mind that too much. I mean, if they do, they do. A Verdurous Gearhulk as an 8/8 next turn would be threatening. Glimmer of Genius, that's very interesting. So they built a black-green deck that's splashing for blue for Genius to beat the mirror. Glimmer seems like a good card in the mirror. Interesting, I haven't seen that yet. Both cards on top, alright. It's not very good for us. We do have a Ballista, but that doesn't do a ton. At least they cannot cast a Gearhulk right here. Alright, Fatal Push is not the worst. We can either... I'm just gonna attack for 2, keep Grasp and Fatal Push available, and then, depending on what they do, either boost the Ballista or kill stuff or whatever. And since we have Evolving Wild, we can kill even bigger creatures with Fatal Push. And that's a Glimmer, alright. Yeah, I guess they are playing the Torrential Gearhulk. I think their deck is designed to smash my deck, so this might not be very fun to watch. This might be a very short matchup. I mean, a very short match. But so far, I mean, I've played black-green last week on MTGO and it was good. I went pretty well in my leagues. This time they put a card on top and bottom. Doesn't change matches away. Yeah, black-green was pretty good last week, but this week it feels like I've played 3 matchups in a row where the deck, it was 3 different decks. They were all designed to be black-green. They were all literally designed to be black-green, and when the metagame is like that, well, it's pretty rough for you, obviously. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I will change and play another deck soon. I'm just gonna finish this league. Yeah, sure. But I really think that current metagame is extremely unfriendly to black-green, at least on MTGO. So if you want to play something, I would recommend not playing this deck right now. I think there's at least 5 different decks in the metagame right now that are really designed to beat black-green, and maybe not to do anything else, but just to destroy black-green. So it's kind of rough. And the black-green with blue seems like one of these decks. Yep. Done. Post board, it becomes better because I have some more tools to grind them out, but pre-board it's really tough, as they have way more card advantage than I do and way more removals. And since they are not playing as many small creatures, the Fatal Push are pretty bad actually. Well, maybe at some point they will run out of answers to Verdurous Gearhulk, but I'm pretty sure here they are going to play the Torrential Gearhulk and make me to the slaughter my Verdurous Gearhulk, and at this point I probably lose. Another Glimmer is not as bad. Maybe, well, it might be even worse. What is sure is that when the Torrential Gearhulk are going to start coming, I will lose very, very, very quickly. And my removal, the removal I've drawn this game at least are not well suited to defeat a Torrential Gearhulk. Yeah, so I guess they are gonna get Ishtana, Noxus Gearhulk. Yeah, I don't really want to sound defeatist, but this is, again, their deck is built to defeat my deck, and I've drawn a bunch of pretty bad cards. So I have high doubts regarding my ability to win this game. That being said, I can get rid of that, play the Constrictor, and who knows, maybe Constrictor into Verdurous Gearhulk into them not having many more answers could be enough. That seems like a lot of things to ask when they have 6 cards in hand and cast 3 Glimmer of Genius. I think my draw was fine in the mirror, but a bit too slow to defeat the the blue version of the deck. And I might just concede if they do have the answer for the Gearhulk. Yeah, GG. It's not a game I'm winning. I mean, I don't really want to waste my time, waste their time. After 3 Glimmer and me not applying any pressure and them being at 24, it's just game over. Post-board it becomes more interesting though, as their deck is quite soft to Lifecrafter's Bestiary. Scrappy Scrounger can replace some Gifted Etherborn, which are pretty poor. And then I also have Transgress the Mind and Harsh Scrutiny as decent option. Now, and Nissa Vital Force, I guess, too. I don't actually like Walking Ballista against them. And I can cut the Fatal Pushes. Graph of Darkness kills a couple creatures, as well as the Noxious Gearhulk lets you attack into Ishkana and maybe Torrential Gearhulk if they have that around. So I don't mind keeping them. Murder are pretty good at killing bigger creature. And they are playing enough creature where I feel like Harsh Scrutiny is actually decent. And that's going to be that. That's going to be my sideboard for this matchup. Again, I think it becomes much better post-board. But still, their deck is just built to defeat my deck. So it's pretty tough. But again, I would really not recommend playing Black-Green on MTGO right now, as all the decks I've played since I came back from Berlin a couple days ago were all designed to beat Black-Green. Like, this is the deck that everyone wants to beat right now. Alright, hand is good. Scrounger is one of my better 2-drop in this matchup. Transgress is good. The Quagmire are also nice. And Gonti is great. Don't mind drawing a Force Land, so I can go Scrounger into Transgress the Mind with Quagmire into Gonti, which I think it's pretty much the best draw I can have in this matchup, so hopefully we'll get there. Lumbering Falls. Don't really mind seeing that. I'm gonna play Quagmire first. Well, I'm gonna Transgress first, is the right move, but I'm probably gonna play Quagmire as it's a better land. Okay, so they cannot disallow next turn, So Disallow is not looking great. To the Slaughter, I don't really care about. Iskana is troublesome. Noxious Gearhulk might be the most annoying creature, though. It's kind of tough. I don't think it's Disallow because they cannot cast it next turn, and afterwards, well, we'll know when they can use it. And the card I really don't want to see countered is Gonti, but they cannot counter next turn unless they top deck. Iskana is the most annoying card, I feel like. Noxious Gearhulk comes in a lot of time and can be dealt with Grasp. It's still a 2-for-1, but I think it's Iskana actually. Even though they don't have Delirium yet. Okay, let's not forget to drop a land and let's beat down. And using To the Slaughter against Scrounger or Gonti is not exactly where you want to be. Can I play, please? Alright. I'm gonna attack first. See what they want to do. Alright, well, happy that I got the damage here. And I'm gonna drop El Gonti, which is pretty much the best card, one of the best cards in this matchup. Alright, hopefully we hit something sweet. Ooh, Tireless Tracker seems like a nice little guy. Definitely like that. Especially in the eyes of Evolving Wild. And if they make me sack something, it's gonna be Gonti. Grapple with the Past, that's their top deck. Well, that was pretty convenient, especially since they got an Iskana. Not a ton I can do about that, though. They are probably playing 2 Iskana, and both Iskana were on the top 15 card of their deck, which is kind of bad for me. Oh well. So one Sunken Hollow has been cast. Grapple. They don't have that in hand. We know they have an Iskana. I did not want it actually to remove it, but. Oh, that was a great top deck. Iskana, you are getting out of this hand right away. That's just great. Gonna be down first, see if they want to do something with their Ballista. Or yeah, block that and kill the Scrounger, sure. But then my tracker is not gonna die and I'll get 2 clues out of the wild, which is just amazing. Alright. So I will tracker and Evolving Wild first. This way I don't waste my Scry with Harsh Scrutiny. Being able to get rid of the Iskana here is just amazing though. And I don't think they have any more in Iskana. I mean, they can get back the one I will take here with Grapple with the Path and whatnot, but it's still pretty good. Yeah. Let's get rid of Iskana. And put that on the bottom. Alright, that's nice. We really got a sweet 2-for-1 here by scrying something to the bottom too, which is nice. I guess I will play Sunken Hollow and pass the turn. And we are looking pretty good here. I mean, they have a Noxious Gearhulk that's gonna come pretty soon, but To the Slaughter is looking awful. Killing Gonti is not where they want to be. Disallow, well, I don't have anything great to cast right now. It's not really what they want to be doing. And I can also start attacking with my Quagmires if they top deck Traverse. Alright. Annoying. My one's been top decking pretty well. Not gonna lie. I'm not sure what's the best thing they can fetch here. A Walking Ballista to kill the Tireless Tracker. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah. So I guess it's gonna die now. Nothing I can do. And now, well, we have 2 clues, but we need to top deck things. Otherwise, it's gonna be tough. if I just draw lands and lands and lands, it's not gonna work out for me. And it looks like it's gonna be the name of this game. Yeah, things were looking great. I think I put myself in a decent spot, but then them top decking the removal into me drawing 3 lands in a row. I think, yeah, 3 lands in a row is just... And another Traverse, come on, man. That's not fair. Alright, well, not a ton I can do. I mean, this matchup is not particularly good, but it doesn't get better when they top deck every turn. So I guess the move is attacking with Quagmire and Gonti and playing a Winding Constrictor afterwards. And they can 2 the slaughter my Gonti, which is fine, yeah. And I'm gonna be fetching a forest so I can thin out my deck a little bit. But I've been drawing way too many lands here. I was hoping to get some fuels from the clues, but no, never mind. And when they will hit their 6 land, things are gonna start to being really, really bad for me. Grasp was not bad. Transgress. I'm gonna transgress right away. See what they are working with. But I guess this might just get disallowed, in which case, well, sure. Yep. No reason to play an untapped land, I guess. Well, I guess playing an untapped land lets me Grasp of Darkness if they go Gear Hulk, which is pretty good for me. Oh, they drew a Grasp anyway, okay. Jeez, my opponent has been top decking so well. That's just crazy. So they will not Gear Hulk now that I don't have a creature, so I guess I can Blooming Marsh. Holy cow, though. How am I supposed to beat these draws? I mean, they are under pressure here. And at least, even though I drew a lot of lands, the fact that most of them were Quagmire has been pretty good, but... And they cannot really afford to block with Falls, because then they are 1 land behind. Another Grasp? Stop, man, stop. Please stop. I guess it's even worse if they hit their 6 land drop, so maybe I should not be complaining too much. Now, do we go for the kill? If this resolves? It's risky, but I think we do so, because once they will hit their 6 land drop, we'll be in a lot of trouble. They just cast 2 Grasp in a row, so maybe they have nothing. If I force them to chump with Falls, then they are really far from casting those things. Alright, man, I cannot beat that, I just can't. Holy crap, that's rough, but I think we have the kill right here. Yeah, Gear Hulk means we kill, but Grass means we'll kill too. I guess it would have been worse if my opponent had drawn lands instead of their removal. But good god, that was rougher than it should have been, I think. The 3 lands from the clues were awful. Alright, I don't think we want to change anything. Harsh Scrutiny was amazing, Transgress is great. I don't think Ballista is that good. Natural Obsolescence is medium, I think. Because the Gear Hulk, not really cards you want to be removing. You'd rather get them out of their hand, because if they get value, it's pretty bad for you. Same with Walking Ballista. Having a little bit of removal, even though it's not great, is a necessary evil. And again, Grasp, because it's -4, lets you attack through Ishkana, and Gear Hulk and Murder is the best removal I have available here. Again, the key card in this matchup I think is Bestiary. If I can resolve a Bestiary, my opponent is in a lot of trouble, like really a lot of trouble. Because I will be the one that's gonna outgrind them, and that's just gonna be great for me. Unfortunately, we are not seeing any Bestiary, and this is a mulligan. Can't re-keep that. Hand is bad, but I think I have to keep it, and I hope there's land on top, because I don't think I can win if I go down to 5. Yeah, unfortunate. Again, I think pre-board this is quite tough to win, but a good draw can, get the job done. Post-board, you have your chances, but if you just mulligan into bad hands, there's not much you can do. Yeah, since I have 2 Transgress the Mind, there's still a shot I can win if I draw a black next turn, but if I don't, it's gonna be game over. The deck is cool though. I don't think it's super well placed because right now the other deck that prey on the black-green deck are also good against the black-green-blue deck, so I would not play that, but... So I guess they have a Choked Estuary in hand that they just played, alright. Blooming Marsh was a good top deck, and I think we want to start using the Transgress. Liliana, the Last Hope. Disallow. Well, unfortunately they have 2 Lilianas, and I can only take 1. And if I take 1 and drop the Constrictor, then it's gonna get Fatal Push and I'm gonna get ultimated, so I'm gonna pick Iskana, and I think I'm just gonna lose to Liliana, but I don't think there's anything I could have done about that. Had I hit my last land drop, I could have taken both Liliana and probably been in a medium shape, if anything, but here it's just gonna be game over quite quickly, I think. They have no reason not to drop Liliana and start using the ability. And given the amount of Revolt they have in hand, and the fact that I missed another land drop, I'm not gonna come back. Unfortunate, oh well, shit happens. Hope you guys enjoyed the draft series and the bonus. Thanks for watching, and I see you soon for some Constricted, but not with black-green. I think the deck is horrendously positioned right now and not a good idea.